All right, here we go. This is going to be a 9mm test. We're going to be going with the Winchester Ranger T Series versus the Winchester Ranger T Series. So this one is ra9 sxtc and this one is ra9t. So we're going to check out the differences. So this one is the sxtc, really small hollow point cavity. This one is basically like the original black talon. And then this one, you can definitely tell a difference. Has a little bit wider hollow point cavity. Both really good looking rounds though. Let's see if we can kind of get a comparison. You can definitely tell the difference. The one on the left definitely has that smaller hole. But anyways, we're going to be going through the jugs. We got 10 lined up with 4 layers of cotton t-shirt on each side. So this is going to be a short barrel test. So we'll be going through this Taurus GX4 3-inch. And we're going to see if we can get some expansion on these. So we'll put a few over the chronograph, see what kind of numbers we get out of each one. Then we'll send them through these jugs. Here we go. All right, I forgot to mention they both have different rated velocities on the box. The SXT is rated at 970 and the ra9t is rated at 990. So we're going to test out the SXT first and see if we can get anywhere close to those velocities. Here we go. First shot, 867. Second shot, 859. And third shot, 854. So that was definitely rated or lower than rated, but pretty much expected out of this short barrel. So we got a low of 854.2, a high of 867.2, and our average is 860.2. So we'll put energy foot-pounds up of this one, and then we're going to try the ra9t and see what kind of numbers we get on that one. All right, here we go. First shot, 907. Second shot, 900.8. And third shot, 887. So not too bad with that one. It's definitely a little bit higher. See the average. So low of 887.6. High of 907, and our average was 898.5. So we'll put energy foot-pounds up of this one, and then we're going to send these things to the jugs. Let's see what these things can do. All right, here we go. First one up is the sxtc. Stepping back to 15 feet, and I actually do have a backstop up just in case, because this one definitely doesn't like that cotton in the front. So we'll see how it does. Here we go. Alright, let's see how we did. So far so good though. Looks like we got a pretty center shot. Right, so it looks like our cotton t-shirt actually stayed attached, which is pretty surprising. That's almost not good because it doesn't seem like it's dumping in any energy, but it looks like yeah, pretty center. Look, we got a little hummingbird. If we can catch him, there he is. hanging out, getting a drink of water. It's pretty cool. All right, so here we go. Check that little dude out. All right, so it looks like we do have our entry hole nice and center, and same thing, we do have our exit hole. So that is our 4 layers, and have a perfect center hit on that one, right in that circle. Looks like it blew the right side out pretty good, and got a little split back here by the handle, and we do have an exit, and so far it's not looking good. That is jug number 1. We got jug number 2, same thing, nice and center, nice clean hole, so not looking good. Split the whole right side, and we do have an exit hole on that one. Let's see, doesn't look like any splits by the handle, but there's our second jug. Then we got 3rd jug, same thing, nice and centered, small little entry, and it looks like we got a pretty good sized exit. Almost looks like that thing's tumbling and giving us a little bit more energy, so you can kind of see it. Long exit on that one. So that is jug number 3. Then we got jug number 4, same thing, looks like it's starting to veer off a little bit. Got a little split down here, and we do have an exit hole. Once again, looking sideways on that one. That was jug number 4. Then we got jug number 5. It actually sounds like it's rolling around in there. So we do have our entry hole. Looks like it's coming in a little bit right now. And I did have that backstop up just in case. The good thing we did. And it looks like it tried to come out. So we do have a split right there. So what we're going to do next is shoot the ra9t, and then we'll compare them both at the end. Here we go. All right, here we go. This one is ra9t. Stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how this one did. I had put the backstop up on this one too, just in case we did get a full pass through. All right, but just right off the bat, it's looking a little bit better. And I have tested this one, like I said in the past, and that one expanded. But I haven't tested the sxt out of the short barrel. So here we go. So we do have our entry hole, and we do have our exit hole. So that is our 4 layers. We got jug number 1. Looks like we got a nice center shot in that circle. And this one's putting off a little bit more energy. So split that jug wide open. Looking really good. Tons of energy dump. And there we go. That's what we like to see right there. A nice jagged pattern. You can definitely tell a difference. That other one didn't have any type of difference in size. It was just a clean bullet hole straight through. So I think we're getting some expansion on this one. So there we go. That is jug number 1. Then we got jug number 2. Same thing, nice and center in that circle. Got a split down here by the bottom. Kind of wraps all the way around. We blow out the left side of that circle. And we do have an exit. Same thing. Pretty good size one. So that is jug number 2. Then we got jug number 3. Another good hit on that one. Chugging along. And it looks like we do have an exit. Pretty good exit hole on that one. And there we go. Sounds like we caught in this 4th jug. So it looks like it's moving a little bit right now. There's our entry hole and no exits. It definitely punched the back pretty good, but nothing on that 5th jug. So we're going to pull both these rounds and see what they look like. All right, let's check these things out. So the one on the left is the sxt, and the one on the right is the ra9t. So as you can tell, this one did not open up. Looks like it kind of tried, but then it did go sideways and it hit that hard backstop that we had up, kind of flattened it down a little bit, but got no expansion on that one. I really wasn't expecting too much because that one is pretty tough to get expanded, especially out of the shorter barrel. I can usually barely get it expanded out of the 4-inch, but this one actually did pretty good. Pedals peeled back pretty nasty, and not as uniform as we had the last one that I tested out of the short barrel, but still pretty good. At least we got some kind of expansion out of it. And that was out of the short barrel, and this one went through 5 jugs. It probably would have kept going if I didn't have that backstop, and this one went through 4. But it is 147 grain, a little bit heavy for caliber for that 9, or on the heavier side. But we got some pretty good expansion. So as always, I will get still shots of both of these at the end. But there we go. That was Ranger T Series, 147 grain. I have a short barrel Taurus GX4. There we go.